Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell about a story which is called Polly's Panda-tastic Playful Puppets. Enjoy it! Once upon a time, in a small town nestled among green hills and babbling brooks, there lived a girl named Polly. Polly was a bright-eyed, curious 8-year-old with a heart as big as the sun and a mind full of dreams. Polly had a special talent. She could turn anything into a puppet with just a flick of her wrist and a sprinkle of imagination. From old socks to discarded cardboard boxes, nothing escaped Polly's puppet magic. One sunny morning, as Polly skipped down the cobblestone path to her favorite park, she stumbled upon a rather unusual sight. Nestled under the shade of a towering oak tree was a fluffy, round panda plushie. But this was no ordinary plushie. It had a mischievous twinkle in its button eyes. Polly's heart fluttered with excitement. "Hello there, Mr. Panda," she exclaimed, bending down to pick up the plushie. As she did, something remarkable happened. The plushie wiggled and squirmed in her grasp, almost as if it had a life of its own. "Wow, you're not just any old toy, are you?" Polly giggled, her eyes sparkling with wonder. "You're a puppet waiting to happen." With a twirl of her fingers and a sprinkle of magic dust, which was really just glitter she kept in her pocket, Polly transformed the plushie into a puppet. But as soon as she did, something even more magical occurred. The puppet sprang to life, bouncing and twirling with joy. "Hello, Polly. I'm Puffy the panda, your newest puppet pal," the panda puppet exclaimed, its voice as soft as a summer breeze. Polly's eyes widened in amazement. "You can talk?" "Of course, I can. And I can dance, too," Puffy declared, breaking into a lively jig that had Polly clapping and giggling along. From that moment on, Polly and Puffy became inseparable. Together, they embarked on countless adventures, using Polly's puppet magic to bring joy and laughter to everyone they met. But little did they know, their most extraordinary adventure was yet to come. One day, as Polly and Puffy were practicing their puppet show in the park, they heard a faint whimper coming from behind the bushes. Curious, Polly and Puffy tiptoed closer and discovered a small, trembling puppy cowering in the shadows. "Oh dear, what's the matter, little one?" Polly asked, kneeling down beside the frightened pup. The puppy looked up with big, tearful eyes. I lost my way home," he whimpered. "And now I'm all alone." Polly's heart went out to the poor puppy. "Don't worry, little friend," she reassured him. "You're not alone anymore. We'll help you find your way home." With Puffy's encouragement, Polly transformed the puppy into a puppet, and together, they set off on a daring quest to reunite him with his family. Through bustling streets and winding alleys, Polly and Puffy led the puppy puppet on their adventure, spreading joy and laughter wherever they went. Along the way, they met all sorts of colorful characters, from a wise old owl who offered sage advice to a mischievous squirrel who led them on a merry chase through the treetops. But despite the obstacles they faced, Polly, Puffy, and their new puppet friend never lost hope. With each step they took, they grew closer to their goal, fueled by the power of friendship and determination. Finally, just as the sun began to dip below the horizon, they arrived at a cozy little house with a familiar-looking garden gate. The puppy puppet's tail wagged with excitement as he recognized his home. "Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Puffy. I'll never forget your kindness," the puppy puppet exclaimed, his eyes shining with gratitude. Polly and Puffy smiled as they watched the puppy puppet scamper through the garden gate, disappearing into the warm glow of his family's embrace. As they turned to leave, Polly felt a warm glow spread through her heart. "We did it, Puffy. We helped our friend find his way home." Puffy nodded, his button eyes twinkling with pride. "Indeed we did, Polly. And I have a feeling our adventures are far from over." With that, Polly and Puffy linked hands, or paws, in Puffy's case, and skipped off into the sunset, ready to embark on their next Panda-tastic adventure. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Polly and Puffy's fame as master puppeteers spread far and wide. Children from all corners of the town flocked to see their dazzling puppet shows, filled with laughter, music, and magic. But amidst the excitement of their newfound success, Polly and Puffy never forgot the true magic that brought them together, their friendship and the joy they found in helping others. One sunny afternoon, as Polly and Puffy were putting on a special puppet show for the children at the local orphanage, they received a surprise visit from a familiar face, the puppy puppet they had helped reunite with his family. "Hello, Polly." "Hello, Puffy," the puppy puppet barked, his tail wagging furiously. "I wanted to thank you again for helping me find my way home. Thanks to you, I'm the happiest pup in the world." Polly beamed with delight. "We're so glad to see you again, little friend. How have you been?" The puppy puppet grinned from ear to ear. "I've been wonderful. And guess what? I've made some new friends of my own." With a wave of his paw, the puppy puppet gestured to the group of orphan children gathered around him, their eyes shining with admiration. "These are my new friends from the orphanage," the puppy puppet explained. "And I wanted to introduce them to the magic of puppetry, just like you did for me." Polly's heart swelled with pride as she watched the children's faces light up with excitement. "That's wonderful, little friend. And we'd be honored to help you." With Puffy's assistance, Polly taught the children how to make their own puppets out of simple materials they found around the orphanage. Together, they laughed and danced, weaving tales of adventure and imagination. As the sun began to set and the children bid farewell to Polly, Puffy, and their new puppet pals, Polly couldn't help but feel a sense of fulfillment wash over her. "Today was truly Panda-tastic," she exclaimed, squeezing Puffy's paw tightly. Puffy nodded, his button eyes sparkling with happiness. "Indeed it was, Polly. But I have a feeling tomorrow will be even more magical." And so, as the stars twinkled in the night sky and the town fell into a peaceful slumber, Polly and Puffy drifted off to sleep, their hearts full of love, laughter, and the promise of many more adventures to come. For in their world, where puppets came to life and dreams took flight, anything was possible, as long as they had each other. I hope you enjoy listening to Polly's Panda-tastic Playful Puppets.